In this video, I'm throwing two discs that I've never thrown before. First being this Lab Second Axiom Paradox, which the numbers are 5-4 -4-0, and the other, this First Run Hooligan Disc Flip. Numbers for this are 5-6 -4-1. The test for today is to see if one of these two is more flippy than the other, and also if I want to keep one in my bag or not. Which I'm hoping is this one. You're watching Flippy James Disc Golf. My name is James. Happy you're here. We're here in Washington, Missouri, hole 1, 276 feet on the tee sign. We're gonna flip to see which one goes first. Heads for this, tails it's this. Heads, Hooligan Flip disc is up first. Oh my gosh, don't hit the concrete, first shot. All right, we're safe. I love flippy discs. I actually brought a couple extra just to see how they stack up. I don't think they're going to. I think these are gonna win. Oh my. I'm gonna throw the other two now, but I'm not gonna tell you what they are yet. I'm just gonna see if they, how they compare. Yeah, right. You might be able to guess what that one is. I wasn't gonna putt today, but I want to practice. And so how I'm keeping score for these two is if I'm in the circle, the disc gets the birdie. If I'm outside the circle, I gotta work for it. That's not working for nothing. That would have been working for it. I think the flip is inside the circle. Flip one. Not sure exactly how many holes I'm gonna be playing here. I'm just gonna play the holes that really make sense for both of these because some, they're just too short or you're not gonna get to see the flight like long enough. Hole 2 here, 208 feet. We're playing from the long tee pad. I'm gonna go standstill this time. Put it on hyzer, kind of right at the basket and see if it'll just flip up and go straight or if it never wants to hold stability and it just keeps turning. That's way too easy. Are we going in? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. I probably would have cut the video right there and just told you to go buy one. Horrible shot. Horrible shot. Not exactly sure where the flip is at yet. It might be pretty close. Oh my goodness. That's why I'm putting today, because I really need to work on it. Oh, the flip's inside, circle 1. Let's go. The flip already has 2 points up on the Paradox. I think in my head that the Paradox is gonna be like way more flippy, so I might be taking some off of it and not meaning to. We're gonna make sure we give it full rips on this next hole. I'm also gonna throw those other two discs one more time, and then I'll let you know what they are. The blue color in this is super sick. Super sick. We got, T-sign says 232 for the shorts and 262 for the longs. I think it's farther than 232 though. Oh, that flip is so nice. 2 ace runs, let's go. Oh my gosh, I think I hit the bottom of the basket. Let's try and throw this Paradox the exact same. Just not right at the basket. Okay, the first one I brought with me to test against these two is the uplink. Put a little bit more on that one than the Paradox, I think. The last one is the Rollo, of course. Had to bring this out. Oh! The flip's been close for an ace run on the last 2 holes. That's exciting. So like I said, I'm gonna throw the holes that make sense for these discs. And then after hole 9, because I'm for sure playing that one, we're gonna go back to the longs on hole 1, and I'm gonna give them like full power shots to show like max flight of them, like how much they actually flip if you put full power into them. Because these are just little wrist snaps, you know what I mean? Not a chance. So I put this uplink in my bag after I made the detour video because I wanted something that's a little bit more flippy than that. The thing I'm liking about the flip and the Paradox is that I can get it to flip as much as the uplink without having to put as much on it. And so that's really nice because some of the holes I play, they're shorter, so you don't want to have to give it a whole lot for it to turn on a backhand. So far, one of these is most likely going to replace the uplink, even though I really like this. Also, I was thinking about this the other day. I can just swap discs in and out of my bag depending on which course I'm going to. 230 straight ahead. On the left side, there's a big drop off. So I'm gonna put these out flat and have them turn to the basket. So I'm aiming towards the drop off. We're going flip first because it's still up by 2 points. See, that's a nice safe shot. The flip is just running it. Okay, that was actually like 20 short. Oh, I didn't throw that flat. Turn, please turn, hold it. Okay, that's great. Why am I having trouble throwing the paradox second? I don't get it. Uplink for fun. See, sometimes I do want to throw harder though, because I'm nervous that the flip or the paradox is going to flip too much, but I don't need to be. Like, I need to try and make it for this review so we see like how much it does. Come on, James. Both of these were in the circle, so 3 points flip, 1 point paradox. A lot of the people I play with throw an understable disc backhand here to get it to the basket. It is 172 feet. I normally just flick a zone because I usually have the best results that way. I'm done leaving the paradox like 75% of how I threw the flip. Was that hyzered? This feels more understable than the flip. It really feels like it nosedives down. We call these YouTube redos, and I am gonna give it to the paradox if I do miss that tree this time. We need to see full flights on disc reviews, not tree hits, so I'm gonna redo them. That's how we play this game. Okay. Okay, go. Definitely gave that more. Let's see if we can channel our inner Joseph from another round and throw a flick with the Rolo. Not bad. So if you're new to disc golf, flippy is the term for when a disc is understable. So if you throw right hand, backhand, it will turn to your right. That means it's understable or flippy. Also, if you're new to disc golf, beginning with a flippy disc is very suggested because they're easier to throw and they're gonna fly more like that traditional Frisbee that you're used to throwing, because when a disc isn't understable, even if it's straight, you're gonna notice that it's gonna go left a lot when you first start playing. So I think the flip is kind of hard to find. I've never really seen them or searched for them. I don't know why. It's kind of been my name of the channel. How did it take me this long to throw one of these? The paradox, I think you will definitely be able to find one of these. But from other brands, there's plenty of discs out there. Just look for that third number to be negative and the fourth number to be like 0 or 1. Both those were in the circle, by the way. Another hole here where a lot of my friends throw understable discs. What is this guy doing? I'm so confused. Oh no, what is going on right now? There's some weird stuff happening right now. So those two trucks down there, they were like, one of them went into hole 7, just did a big burnout in the field. Like, they're kids, I can tell, but I don't know what they're doing, and it was really awkward, kind of sketchy. Well, now that that's over, they just shut their trucks off too. What is going on? Oh, understable for sure, but I'm thinking they're gonna be like, woo, and just dump over. Oh man, I'm nervous to flip them too much. There we go. Look at that. It's a nice turn. If you're wondering why I like kept all that stuff in with the truck and me talking, sometimes I like to take you behind the scenes of what's going on when I'm shooting videos. And so if you're new here, you're probably like, why is this guy just rambling on about weird stuff happening? That's why. If you're not new here, I bought the flip from my friend Tyler, who made me the bag with all the discs for sale I shot last month. The paradox also came from him because he gave it up as a CTP or CTB in last night's Glow League. And so if you've been here for at least a year, you might be thinking, wow, your friend Kyle's in trouble. My friend Kyle usually gives me a bunch of discs to try for videos, and lately it's been Tyler. So we'll let them duke it out. I'm just gonna take all the discs. Wasn't originally planning on putting this hole in, but it's just kind of a perfect hole, I think, for the shot. We got 153 feet is what it says. No. 180, wrong one. 180 feet. I'm gonna throw it flat down this gap and then hopefully just let it turn right into the basket. My friend Tom almost aced it today. We're gonna go paradox first just to switch things up a bit. Turn, baby, turn. Oh, tree hit, parked. That's better. Do it, baby, go in. Oh, right over the top. I love the flip. We're gonna play one more hole, but it's going in the bag. It's gonna kick the uplink out. Now I gotta go all the way over there to get it. So back to players that if you are new to this sport of disc golf, this video is gonna be in a playlist called Is It Flippy? It's where I take discs that are understable by numbers and see if they actually flip or not, which I'm just gonna spoiler alert it now, all of them in that playlist are. And so what that's also good for is you, the new player, can go watch that playlist and find some different discs that are flippy that I think would be good for you to start off with if you're new to this sport. If you're new to the sport and you're like, oh, the #1 selling disc is the Destroyer, I gotta have it. Don't get it yet. You don't need it. One more hole, then we're gonna get into some full powered shots. There is a hill, as you can see, it like dives down off to the left. So having something understable where it's not gonna hook up super hard left is great. For this one, I'm gonna throw flat-ish again towards the biggest tree in this pile and let it fade right. Turn right, turn right. Paradox first. I didn't hit the aim point, but it was still a great throw. Like, that's super safe. Oh, I grip locked that one. Let's get to the field shots. I lied, I want to throw the uplink. It's a really good disc too. That would have been so cool. I'm gonna throw all 4 of these on hyzer. I'm gonna put this in slow motion so you see how much hyzer it comes out of my hand. I would love to know, does the slow motion help you, the viewer, or does it not help at all? We're gonna go flip first. Paradox second. Here's the uplink. Oh, it's a little bit higher. Oh gosh, this might go to the parking lot. Or it might go in practice basket 1. Yeah, I give that uplink way more credibility for being flippy than it is. It's flippy, but not like that. Rolo's so flippy! Made it onto a roll from that amount of hyzer. That's so much fun. All right, so which one of these 2 discs is actually going in my bag? I think it's obvious, the flip. It's kind of my brand, right? The Paradox, I throw a lot of MVP and Axiom already, and so it'll be nice to have something else in the bag that's not, just to mix it up a little bit. I like the blue color, and I like this plastic. I don't know Hooligan's plastic that well. I know that they were being made by Lone Star Discs for a while, but I think moving forward, they're switching manufacturers. Okay, it looks like this is in alpha plastic is what this is. And so that's what it's called. Feels good in my hand. It is currently 39 degrees out. Feels way colder today, but nice and grippy. I didn't feel like this was gonna slip out of my hand at all. One thing though, I'm not sure how available these are. They might be harder to get than others, especially now that they're not being produced yet again. One last thing for the new players, if your discs aren't flying far enough and they're always fading left, get something understable. I think you're gonna be able to throw, I know you're gonna be able to throw a lot farther with an understable disc. And also this helped me because, like I said, a lot of these holes I do forehands on and they work out fine, but especially the last hole, hole 9, I think I should start throwing something a bit more understable and trusting that it's not gonna be too flippy. I think I let numbers get in my head. I like flight numbers. I know they're not always completely accurate, but I do like flight numbers. They're fun to see. And sometimes I think I get like a 5-speed that's a -4 turn too much in my head. And I'm thinking it's gonna be like my stupid beat-in DX Leopard, but they're not. They're actually, it's a useful disc as long as you give it the right amount of power. As you can see on the long throws there, like super hyzer, really hard, it flipped up and turned over, but it's great for throwing nice and, I'm gonna say, accurate shots with something understable because you don't have to work as hard to get it to do what you want it to do. And that's also why I'm gonna put the flip in instead of the uplink now, because this flies super nice. Like, I really like how the uplink flies, but I do have to throw it a little bit harder to get it to do that turn that this was doing, especially on hole 1 and 2, very easily. Fun disc. Really glad I got to throw both of these. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the Paradox. Probably just keep it for now and maybe throw it in other reviews down the road as comparison disc. What is your favorite understable mid-range? If it's one of these discs, put it in there anyways and let me know how much you like it. But if it's not one of these brands, let me know what it is, because I had so much fun throwing these again, and I want to add more to the Is It Flippy playlist, because understable discs are just a ton of fun to throw. If you enjoyed this video or it helped you in any way, please give it a like, hit subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. Join the Flippy fam, and we will see you in the next one. You just said that. I need food.